So, today, it was an alright day. You know, we were trying to run the DMR, but it's okay. Because, you know, we always got tomorrow. We got better days. But today was not that day. Alright, I'll see y'all on the flip side.
Yeah, I like this thing fine.
Girl. Anyways.
That was cool.
Hey, you say that on a 4x4.
Gang, gang.
Hey, I see you.
Gotta get it, JC. Get it, JC.
Oh man.
Okay.
This the
4K.
Oh yeah, it's a thumbnail.
Episode 1.
Feet.
Awesome. Men's DMR. I do not know what your time was in relation to the school records. You're getting double instructions. But very good effort. I thought you all ran extremely well. I thought you competed hard. I like the spirit of it, and you did your job. You got the 2 points. So congratulations to the men's DMR. I saw pretty much every face in here at some point during the track meet, and if you were paying attention, as you should have, to your female teammates, they did an incredible thing today. That multis competition was brutal. It was incredibly chaotic, and each of them, every last one of them, not only hit a huge lifetime best, but within the context of the competition, PR'd in multiple events. I told you all from day one, if you get beat, you get beat. As long as you go out doing things the right way and competing. And that's exactly what they did today. I could not be prouder of all of you. Greta may or may not have broken her nose and still managed to PR in 3 events, 2 of which came after that, okay? Lena overperformed her projection, finished 6th place overall. Congratulations. Incredible how it's going to work. I'm also going to have to redo all of the exit times and teamwork, so that'll all get done tonight, along with the layout of Dr. Marco's schedule. Speaking of Dr. Marco and Miss Rachel, Miss Rachel got all her money's worth today. Okay. All right, and Rachel was ripping and running back and forth. We got some people who need to go to urgent care. We got dental issues. We may or may not have a broken nose. Miss Rachel, thank you very much. Today, tomorrow, hopefully, will be less chaotic. And of course, coming all the way out from Atlanta for us on championship time. You all have seen him at this point, and will continue to work with us throughout the rest of the year. Thank you, Dr. Marco, for being here. All you over there, obviously, as you can hear, my full staff is here. And the people that you guys see every day that are currently over there busting their asses with your dinner. I appreciate all 4 of you and the work that you guys put in, and I most definitely appreciate the remainder of my staff, Tiana and Kai, for coming out to support you guys. So thank you to the staff. You know I like to keep my meetings short, but part of the reason T came is to speak to you all, and she has some words for you. So please give her your attention while we continue to fix this.
In your career so far? Raise your hand.
How do we scale?
How do you scale?
Yeah.
Have you been to a conference before? Then maybe you kind of know how to navigate this. Okay, first time being at conference, raise your hand. All right. Okay. First time with higher expectations at conference, raise your hand. Okay. So the reason I wanted to talk to you is because as somebody that's a little bit skilled in going into high pressure situations and leaving with medals and points, I wanted to just tell you one thing that I do and think about that has carried me through SEC conference championship titles, indoor and out, NCAA indoor and outdoor championship titles, 9 global medals as a pro, a world record. This is the one thing that I've always said to myself before every competition. You ready for it?
Yes.
Physics doesn't give a fuck. And so basically what that means is you go to practice almost every day of every week working on executing certain things. And you execute that because like physics dictates that, you know, you need to have the right angles out of the blocks, or you need to run front side when you get to top end, right? All of that is how you execute the physics of your sport. Where does nerves come into that? Where does fear come into that? Nowhere, right? These are all things you will feel though. I'm not gonna lie to you, every time I've stepped up to a line to sprint in the 100, I've been scared to death. But I can both be scared to death and 100% committed to executing because physics doesn't give a fuck about my feelings. So if you can get out there with all you're gonna feel, all the feelings that you're gonna have when you get into the ring, on the runway, or on the track, if you can go to that line and in spite of all the things that you're gonna be feeling, execute anyway, you are going to make yourself proud. And that's the second thing that I always try to do when I leave a competition. I don't always win. In fact, I lose way more than I win. But I win when it's important because every time I step on the line, my goal is to make myself proud. So even in your fear, even in that like, even with bubble guts, even with like I'm about to throw up, do something, put a performance together that will make you proud and execute no matter what. When you wake up tomorrow morning, execution, whether or not you execute your race plan, your throw, your jump, it should be non-negotiable. That should be your one goal. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't want to hear you say, oh, I'm about to run 6'4", don't care. I don't want to hear you say I'm going to jump 22 feet, don't care. What I want to hear you say and the look I want to see in your eyes when it's my turn, I'm going to execute these elements as perfectly as I can. And I promise you, if that's the attitude that you go into this arena with, you will be very proud of yourself. And maybe you score, maybe you don't, but shit happens, right? The chips will fall where they may. But this is Sparta. Y'all seen the movie 300, don't make me act like that right now. I'm so tired. But tomorrow, I will probably stand in the bleachers and yell, this is Sparta, because that's the kind of like, never say die, execute by all, really? by any means necessary, execute your race plan, your strategy. If you need to circle back with your coach tonight or in the morning to dial that in, do it. But this is where it counts, okay? And that's all I want you to know. And if you need a physical reminder that physics doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, we've got wristbands for you. You don't have to wear them with that on the outside. Chuck has worn one every day for like the last 5 years. Yeah, it's gross probably too. Turned inside out as a reminder that execution is the only thing you need to worry about in these high pressure situations. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. There's no magic sauce, there's no secret, it's not rocket science, but it is science and physics doesn't give a fuck about none of that. So please execute, execute, execute. Make yourself proud. Make me proud. Good luck, y'all.
Yeah!
Everybody take one. Like I said, you can wear it or not. You can put it on your bag, put it on your ankle, put it on your wrist. I've worn this thing for the last 2 years. Okay.
Oh, thanks, CJ.
Focus, focus. Your food is coming out. We're almost done. The only other thing that I want to remind you all of, okay, that I want to remind you all of, is that if you are here because we, as a staff, believe you have earned the right to be here. The key word in that is earn. Nobody's here that didn't earn their place. Okay, we've all had bad practices, we've all had bad days, we've all failed to do things, but at the end of the day, the collective of what you've accomplished to this moment earns your right to be here. And you need to step out there with that same mentality. You belong in these competitions, you belong at the head of this conference. Okay, I told a bunch of you guys individually, if I brought you here, it's because we believe you can make these finals and score these points. Period. Across the board. Don't care what the event is. And tomorrow, today is the first day of the meet, and hopefully you got some inspiration from the DMR and the multis. But make no mistake about it, tomorrow, prelim day, is the day that you win or lose this competition. Straight up. Across the board. Your job is to eliminate your competition tomorrow. The more motherfuckers you put in the stands, the less points they score. That's the way it is. Everybody that's out there competing tomorrow, your mentality should be simple. No one makes the finals until I do. And if you go out there and execute, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I've been watching it for 15 years. Okay? You are the most talented team in this competition. That is undoubted, no doubt about it. Everybody sees it, everybody's talking about it, everybody's waiting to see what the show's gonna look like. But you guys gotta go out there and do it. Okay? We are young. A lot of you, this is gonna be your first real test. Listen to what she said. Go out there and execute your business. Okay? Tomorrow, we change the math. Tomorrow, we put everybody on notice. They're gonna be learning these lessons for a long time around here. Okay? Tomorrow is black on black on black for uniforms. Okay? If you wanna rock your new shirt, you can do that. But tomorrow, we're coming in here to end a whole bunch of seasons. Alright? That's where it is. So that's all I got. Okay? I'll get you guys the updates in the computer. Mr. Clark, you have anything?
Repeat after me. It's time.
It's time.
Loud. It's time.
It's time.
It's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
It's our time.
Don't worry about feelings or anything else. Don't worry about feelings.
I know you're good at one.
Don't worry about, as she said, feelings or anything else.
Don't worry about it.
Repeat's over.
I was
If
late
you
on
guys
last
have nerves, if you have anxiety, if you have fears, figure out how to push it to the side, and if anything, use it to your advantage. Nerves can improve you by 15%. Scientific fact. So use it and do special things, because that's why you work for months. Some of you guys now over a year put it to use because it's your time.
You have anything?
I don't have much. I think energy transfers, right? So keep on looking out for each other. Keep on, let each other hear each other. Okay? Stay together on this so we can get to where we're trying to get.
Ms. Dark?
Yeah, so it's championships, everyone, guys did a great job with this. But, it's championships, go out there, go hard. This may be your last race of the season, so go out with a bang. Alright, leave it on the track, on the field. Alright, do not come back here with regrets. Alright, do not come back with regrets. You gotta wait all the way until next year to do it. For you upperclassmen and seniors, you may not have another injury. Alright, so no regrets.
Yeah. Anything to say? You got anything to say? No? Yeah. Alright. I appreciate all of you. Let's go out here tomorrow and make a statement.
Hey, SJ.
SU.
SJ.
SU.
SJ.
SU.
Spartans on three. Spartans on three. 1, 2, 3.
Spartans.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Man.
You look at you see him look at me. You see him look at me. He knew what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
Hey, that was great. Great. No regrets. No regrets.
No what?
No regrets.
JC got food.
Oh yeah, I know. You got the school
Yeah,
lunch chicken tenders.
that's what I'm saying. He
You
said,
got the school lunch chicken tenders.
yeah, I know, man. I'm like,
Wow! What is this?
hey, little man.
Nice! Look at the camera! Did you eat? Huh? Did you eat?
Man.
Yeah.
He has to act.
I said that. So, oh, y'all not gonna make it. We're gonna find out.
I had to repeat my life.
He was like, I'm gonna have an argument with everybody on this team is unfair. I was like, shit, not me. I was like, I'm good.
Not me though.
But you know what? Well, you fuck up a school.
That wasn't an argument though.
You right, it was more of a dictation.
Yeah, I was just like, you was like, fix it or go home, and I was like, all right. And I was good.
You have had.
Argue with Ryan? No, he's yelled at me, made me cry.
She don't really.
It's that 4x1.
It's
that 4x1. 4x1, Kaya was stressing that out.
Make sure you say, Kaya, get off the track. That's all you're gonna say.
Wait, you're supposed to know what you're doing now.
No, I do know, but I just got one little.
Also, wait, we was talking about this like the day before yesterday. So, we gotta wait and see how this week plays out and see who goes.
Already told them.
Beds versus rookies. With it.
We gonna whip their ass. We are
Wait, beds versus rookies and what? Oh, I'm about to say.
We whipping their ass.
What do you mean Roman? Shit, we ain't had nobody.
What has happened to you? What happened?
Yo, man.
Well, somebody taught him how to pat his head, so he was doing it.
Had another year of high school.
He been had the best sleep of his life.
Right.
If I had another year, like if I got my
Teaching the kids to pat him on his head is good.
Man. JC got it on camera. What did I say?
You said,
Oh, because Greta was giving him a little smooth
yeah,
cheek. I was like, you like
he
that?
was gonna like that. He said,
I said, JC, you got that right? He was like, yeah. I'm like, that was a
Kaya,
moment.
you say Kaya?
That was a baby that broke character.
nah, he.
Oh, look, here we go. No. Alright, so I wanted to tell your son because Greta had your son, right? Greta was giving him little smooshes. And then I told JC on the camera, I was like, he gonna be a ladies man when you get over here. And then see? And then he looked at me and he said, like that, I swear he
I
did.
don't doubt it. He does.
I said, JC, did you get that? He said, yeah.
That boy, listen, that boy been a flirt since he was in the NICU.
See?
What's up? You dirty. What you want, man? You're covered in salmon.
We have first name.
You're covered in salmon. Why did you do this?